Apple and Samsung just shook up their mobile worlds in ways no one saw coming this year. iOS 26 isn't just another update. It's a bold redesign with liquid-like effects, floating navigation bars, and full-screen album animations, while Samsung's One UI 8.5 quietly refines what was already one of the most flexible Android skins ever, adding subtle tricks that could change the way you use your phone daily. Welcome back, viewers. James here. Like, share, and subscribe for more! Starting with One UI 8.5. Samsung finally addressed one of the biggest complaints from longtime fans: the quick panel. Now you can resize, remove, and rearrange toggles almost like iOS's control center. But Samsung didn't just copy. It added its own flair with horizontal sliders for brightness and sound, extra toggles, and even drag and save options that make customization feel smarter rather than just flashy. Animations also got a refresh. Opening and closing apps now feel smoother, slightly more dramatic, yet still distinctly Samsung. Icon designs received minor depth tweaks, adding subtle texture without going overboard. iOS 26, on the other hand, leans fully into style and polish. The new liquid glass design transforms transparency into a key feature, making backgrounds, buttons, and notifications shimmer in ways that can mesmerize or sometimes confuse. The floating navigation bar adapts across apps, giving a dynamic feel while keeping the interface consistent. Widgets can now sit at the bottom, clocks gain 3D depth, and music album covers expand seamlessly to full screen, offering an experience that's visually striking and highly interactive. Apple also borrowed smart ideas from Android this year, like showing estimated charging time and enhancing their calculator with AI-assisted solutions. When it comes to consistency and usability, the contrast is clear. Samsung excels at giving you options. You can tweak almost everything to your preference. But inconsistencies pop up, with occasional spacing or edge errors. Apple keeps things uniform across every app, but that comes at the cost of some functional flexibility. For example, iOS widgets and toggles offer nearly infinite customization, while Samsung improved but remains slightly limited. Yet, in areas like notifications, Samsung's Now Brief pulls ahead, providing personalized news, weather, and updates throughout the day, surpassing Apple's morning summary in terms of actionable insights. Animations this year flip expectations. iOS moves faster, with liquid-like Android-style fluidity, while Samsung slows things down with smoother, more detailed transitions that feel intentional and polished. Both have strengths. Apple dazzles with interactivity and engagement, while Samsung focuses on functional practicality. Camera interfaces highlight this push and pull. Apple borrowed controls under the shutter from Google, while Samsung maintains horizontal mode options and pro features, giving enthusiasts precise control. Meanwhile, AI-assisted features like Samsung's reminders and notes help automate tasks, competing directly with Apple's traditionally manual input approach. One UI 8.5 also benefits from subtle design improvements inspired by iOS. Search bars move to the bottom, meanest cleaner, and frosted blur backgrounds adding depth without sacrificing identity. iOS, with its ultra-transparent liquid glass, risks accessibility issues but delivers unmatched visual flair. Both companies experiment with depth, object recognition, and call covers, blending aesthetics with practicality in unique ways. In short, iOS emphasizes polish, fluidity, and near-limitless customization, while Samsung focuses on functionality, personalization, and flexibility. Depending on whether you value beauty or practicality, your choice this year might be clearer than ever. At the end of the day, this isn't just about copying or borrowing features. It's about different philosophies converging in surprising ways. iOS 26 shows Apple's evolution toward a visually immersive, interactive interface, while One UI 8.5 proves Samsung can refine existing systems to provide versatility without overwhelming users. Whether you're Team Apple or Team Samsung, 2025 has delivered updates that make both ecosystems more compelling, smarter, and more fun to explore than ever before.